Hello everyone, I'm Jeff and welcome to my series Tales from the Park, where me and my furry four-legged crew go explore provincial and national parks, conservation areas, and historical sites, along with the communities that they're a part of and that surround them. Today I'm going to do things a little bit differently and leave my little fur jerks at home while I head out solo. Don't worry though, there's going to be lots of friends that are far more photogenic than me where we're going today. For this adventure, I'm going to be heading 13 kilometers southeast of Guelph, Ontario to Puss Lynch, where we'll be visiting the Donkey Sanctuary of Canada. Let's grab our stuff, jump in the car, and get this adventure started. The first thing you'll notice while pulling up the driveway to the sanctuary is the scale. This isn't a backyard hobby farm. This is a full-sized, functional farm covering 100 acres of land. There are numerous large barns and paddocks that house the residents of the sanctuary, and the property is lined with tall, mature trees. The beautiful scenery is a wonderful backdrop to the work that is done by the staff and volunteers. Being a sanctuary, the facility isn't open to the public. However, as you've noticed by my presence, it is possible to visit. To do this, you'll need to check the official website for a schedule of open days and then purchase a ticket. Currently, these are $21 for a 2-hour visit, and in my opinion, it's worth every penny. The sanctuary is ever growing, with new residents coming to spend the rest of their days in the safety of these barns and fields, while new facilities are being constructed to provide space for those in need. The residents here have come from a variety of backgrounds. Some required medical care that the previous owners could not afford. Some were rescued from abusive situations, and some were just merely unwanted. Others were saved from auction where their fate would have been slaughter. The sanctuary currently houses dozens of residents, but during the sanctuary's over 30-year history, over 222 equines have called DSC home. The Donkey Sanctuary of Canada is a registered charity. They rely on financial help from individuals like us to be able to fund the work they do. In order to keep their costs down, DSC keeps only a small staff and relies heavily on volunteers to help them around the farm. All the residents of DSC have their own stories, like this guy and his paddock mate, who are both blind. They don't let their disabilities stop them, though. They're shown kindness and compassion by the staff and volunteers, and they're able to live a happy and fulfilled life. The mission of DSC isn't just about providing a safe space for these animals to live out their days. It also exists to help educate the public about the Equidae family. During your visit, you have the opportunity to attend a donkey talk, where the staff and volunteers provide you with background on their residents. The residents of DSC are quite marvelous. They all have unique personalities that you can't help but see as you interact with them. Did you know that donkeys like to cuddle? You might just have one come over and lean into you and ask for scratches. They also absolutely adore when a person scratches the inside of their ears and will eagerly let you do this. These aren't some dumb farm animal. When you look into their eyes, you feel a connection. Donkeys have a reputation of being stubborn. However, this is an unfair characterization. Donkeys aren't a flight animal. They're not prone to being scared into fleeing. They take time to assess their situation and then respond accordingly. The sanctuary isn't just home to donkeys. DSC also provides a safe space for mules and hennies. If you're not familiar, a mule is a sterile offspring of a donkey stallion and a horse mare, while a henny is a sterile offspring of a donkey mare and a horse stallion. With few exceptions, the mules and hennies are housed separately from the donkeys at the sanctuary. This is due to the hybrid's generally larger size and a temperament closer to that of a horse. If you live in southwestern Ontario or plan on visiting the area, I highly recommend that you visit the Donkey Sanctuary of Canada. It's a marvelous experience that is bound to give you a new perspective on a painfully underappreciated species. Also, please consider making a donation to help the organization continue the work they do. For me, this isn't going to be the only time I visit the Donkey Sanctuary. Without a doubt, I'll be back again to visit my long-eared equine friends. Well, that about wraps up this adventure. I had a blast meeting these fantastic animals and the volunteers that dedicate their time to them. If you want more information, please check out thedonkeysanctuary.ca. The link's down in the description below. Thank you for joining me. Remember to like and subscribe, and we'll see you out on the next adventure. Take care.